guys, how you doing? It's Mowers and Blowers. I'm Henry, your host for today's episode, and can you believe it? Boba's in the episode today. You guys haven't seen Boba lately because, it's winter now in New York and it's cold, Even though this kid is born with like a mink coat all the time, right? He's really a home dog, you know what I mean? But we got him a little Sherlock Holmes outfit here, all flannel. He has a hat, but he doesn't really like it. But anyway, hey Boba, say hello. Say hi to the viewers. Anyway, so this is episode 9 of this retarded Bilt Super Bronco pony lawn tractor. As you know, I've taken that deck off at least 2 or 3 times, and I've just about had it up to here with it. You know what I mean? The second time I took it off, I stripped the bolt on the spindle shaft. So I had to go and buy another spindle shaft, $15 off of eBay. Brand new. I've been struggling to find a nut that would fit because the nut was stripped, right? So it doesn't come with a nut, unless you go and buy a nut. You're a nut. Anyway, so even after I had it all back together again the second time, it still vibrated. I think I know why. The washer that I put on that one, the hole was too big. So therefore, when I impacted the blade on there, right, the washer wasn't exactly centered on the spindle shaft. It was more like off a little bit. So when you rotate at very high speeds, it'll go like this. You know what I'm saying? So I've been looking for some washers that have almost exactly the same size hole as the shaft. You know what I mean? Where was I? Right. The reason why I have washers there is because I'm too cheap to go and buy 2 new blades. The 2 new blades, I have to have the 6-star kind. Well, instead of me getting new blades, I have like 10 blades back there, but none of them are 6-star, right? So to get rid of the 6-star one, I would put washers that are exactly the same size as the spindle, right? And so once it's there, you don't really need to use the 6-star thing. You just impact it on there and it'll sit on top of the 6-star thing, So I think I'm going to have it worked out today. If not, I'll buy new blades next spring when I actually try to sell this thing, you know what I mean? But nobody's going to buy it right now, you know what I mean? But yeah, episode 9 of this Bilt tractor. Can you believe it, man? Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm going to, I might as well show you what this looks like. I gotta tell you something. I've bought from these guys before. I forget their name. Something warehouse, the yellow logo, whatever. Mower warehouse. Tennessee. Anyway, I ordered this November 27th. It just got here yesterday. 8 days. That's slow shipping. I guess it's because November 27th, were they still on vacation for Thanksgiving or something? The only day that didn't have mail was Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. That's it. That's it. $15. 6-star. It's supposed to be a 6.5 inch. This is the spindle that I stripped. Here. You guys see that? Strippage. Top is okay. Bottom stripped. It's the new one. It's got caps on it, so it prevents the threads from getting damaged during shipping. 6.5. Yeah. Yes. Okay. That's what I need. 6.5. And hopefully the splines will match too, because it looks a little different, but as you can see, the original shaft, it was stripped, and somebody had grinded, either somebody grinded it on purpose, or they hit something so bad. You guys remember the blades on this? It was like warped all in 5 different places. You know, it was terrible. It was like the worst conditioned blades I've ever seen. I mean, this deck has been through hell, I tell you that much, okay? Either he grinded the 6-star thing down to make it smooth, or, which I could actually do, but I think it's more precise if you have a washer all around it, you know, because if you grind it, it's human error. You could still miss a few spots that could be a smidgen too high or too low. So I think the washer will be better. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. He could have hit the curb really hard and it just grinded itself out. You know what I'm saying? Or he purposely did it himself. It doesn't look like he purposely did it himself. I think it's just he hit something so hard that the star disappeared, you know? Anyway, so I'm going to put Boba back inside. It's too cold for him. And I'll get to work on putting this new shaft in. I've got the new spindle here, and I found a washer that's exactly the size of that hole, so that it doesn't move around too much, you know. And then when I impact the blade on here, the 5-star will fit right over it with a lot of force and stay right there centered, you know. So I don't have to worry about the 6-star thing. I know it's not, you know, the ideal way to do it. You know, the ideal way to do it is just to get new blades, you know. I'm going to see if this works first. If this doesn't work, then I'll get new blades. Just want to get this damn machine out of my garage. It's been sitting here for like 2 weeks, you know. I'm going to throw a little bit of grease inside the spindle. This grease gun, as you guys know, is from my friend Doug Leap from Altoona, Pennsylvania. Doug Leap. This grease is red and tacky grease, courtesy of my friends over at Lucas Oil Products. Get my impact ready. I actually have to put the spindle on first, because that way at least I can hold the spindle while I impact. Otherwise, it's just going to keep spinning and spinning, you know. Actually, it shouldn't have all that grease on there. You know what I'm going to do? Also, on the bottom of the, on the bottom of my I'm not trying to see here, man. On the bottom of the tractor, you know what I did? I also changed that tension idle tension pulley, because the original one was all messed up, right? Let me show you. This is the idler tension pulley on the bottom of the tractor. It's supposed to go on an assembly that's on the steering column. So this is all trashed and warped and stuff, so that might have contributed to the belt wiggling around. You know, it's not even. So I replaced it with a metal one that I found in my parts bin, and it fits perfectly, but the diameter's a little bit is it bigger or smaller? I forget. I think it might be smaller, which means that this belt could be too loose. So I'm gonna, after I get this all together, I'm actually gonna go and find a shorter belt and reroute it so that it would accommodate the new pulley. This is kind of tricky because look, this is not really going on there without it moving the other side, you know? See what I mean? That's moving along with this one. I don't know how I'm going to hold it, you know? I got to figure this out. Get a block of wood. Get a block of wood. Right there. Well, that turns it clockwise, so this is going to go like this. So put the wood here. Blocks. That's the blade. That ought to do it. Oh, son of a gun. I put it on backwards. Idiot. So I got that one all taken care of. Let me show you the issue I have here. I'll try to let you see here without the camera getting killed. So look, I've got a washer under there, right? Look what happens when I spin it. Tell me if you think the washer is uneven. Watch. See what I'm saying? That part is pushed in more. The other part that comes out is out more. See? So it's not centered. That washer inside, there's more going that way in that way. So it's off center. It's not the same. It's not centered on the shaft, which is why it could vibrate because of that. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to fix that now. As you can see, I took the blade off, and the hole is too big. You know, so it's not centered. You're going to have more weight going downwards because of gravity pulling it down. So it should be centered perfectly like that. So I have to find another one that's exactly the same hole diameter as this shaft. I don't know how this always happens to me. I stripped it, putting it on. This shaft is busted too. Can you believe that?
That doesn't work!
When all else fails, you take drastic measures. If this doesn't work, I'm welding the blade on. I found a flywheel nut that's exactly the right size, and I got it on just to try. So there it is. I just about had it. I tried 4 belts. They all slipped off, got caught, slipped off. I knew that the pulley that I put in there was just not right. So I found a bigger pulley. So because I get a bigger pulley installed, right, I have to get a longer belt, you know. So I was just trying different belts, different pulleys. Finally I got it going. And starts right, and it's still not perfect though, you know. So to continue what I was doing prior, I have winterized all my tractors. And so I just turned the fuel shutoff on. So I'm letting all the fuel that's left in the carburetor to burn up. And then I'm going to pour some stabilizer into the gas tank because it still has some gas in it. These two do not run. My next project will probably be this one. I just need to put it together. Everything is off. Engine is not mounted. There's no pulley. The deck needs some attention. I need a carburetor, some intake manifolds, some linkages. I need all that stuff, you know? And I don't even know if the engine runs. So that's my next project probably, is this old LT1000. That one I'm just using for parts because I don't think I'm going to try to fix the engine. But how about that, huh? 9 episodes to get this Troy Bilt going. I probably spent about $150 getting it going. I mean, it looks pretty good and it drives pretty good. The deck is better, much better. Still vibrates a little bit, but less than before. But, you know, short of me going out and buying whole new spindles and new blades, just not cost effective to me, you know what I mean? But I'm just going to keep this here for the winter and see what I do with it in the spring, you know. Maybe some nut will buy it for like $400 or something. Got my trailer here. Got that pull-on LT1000, another LT1000, another LT1000. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 LT1000s, one pull-on LT1000, Troy Bilt, Cub Cadet, Rodimus Prime, and an old Murray. I'm gonna get some stabilizer. So ideally, you want to just drain the gas completely out of your tank, right? And then have no gas in your tank, and then run out the gas in the carburetor until it absolutely dies. So you have absolutely no gas in the carburetor or in the tank. And then that way, it's the proper way to store your machine for the winter. The next summer, all you got to do is put gas in there, and it'll fire right up. However, if you keep the gas in there, and the gas is sitting in the carburetor all winter long, it'll build up, the ethanol in the gas will build up, gum up, clog your jets, and you won't be able to start your machine next year. You're going to have to go and pay somebody. So I'm putting some stabilizer in here. I'm using complete engine treatment from my friends over at Lucas Oil Products. You add to fuel, stabilize fuel during storage. Put an ounce per every gallon. There's like less than a gallon in there. So I just pour like, that's good enough. This is some good stuff. It's inconvenient for me to drain the gas because this machine has the side panels that are bolted on, as opposed to LT1000s where, you know, you can just pivot the hood like this and lift up the hood, and then you have access to all the hoses and lines and stuff. It's so easy to work on. Cub Cadet, Troy Bilt, panels on the side where you have to unbolt to remove. You're going to do that just to drain the gas, you know what I mean? So the next best thing, put stabilizer in your fuel. That'll try to control the amount of ethanol buildup during storage. And we're only talking about winter, right? Winter is what? Like December, January, February, March. Although we have had snow in April before, you know. So 3-4 months, you know, it should be fine, you know. But if you store gas in your machine and you leave it there for like 2-3 years, forget about it. You'll never start it. There's not a whole lot of gas in there. This should be fine. This project sucked. It was a lot of work, you know, a lot of work. But I will admit though, at the end of the day, it does look pretty good, right? I mean, I spent $150 fixing it and stuff, and it's still not perfect with the. I could use 2 new blades is what I could use, the 6-star ones. So maybe I'll come up with some at the, you know, in the future, whatever. I'm not in any hurry to sell it, you know. I'll just have my fleet of tractors just sitting in my backyard for all of eternity. So that's it. That's the conclusion, finally, of my Troy Bilt Pony Super Bronco lawn tractor project. I guess there's going to be an episode 10 when I eventually get new blades for that, but I'm just not going to do that in the winter. I'll wait until something comes up in the springtime, you know? Get some complete engine treatment here from my friends at Lucas Oil. I'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. That's right. At Mowers and Blowers, lawn tractors are pushed into my garage, come out running. I drive them out of my garage. How many episodes do you think it'll take for this one? I can guarantee you it's not going to be 9 episodes. Actually, maybe I shouldn't say guarantee. I don't want to jinx myself. But then again, LT1000s are a lot more easier to work on. So I really don't think it'll take 9 episodes to get this one. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Stay tuned for this fix. Once again, I'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. So as you guys saw, I moved this thing from the backyard. I don't know, I got a couple of push mowers I still gotta fix, but you know what? I've had like 3 or 4 push mowers in a row, so I guess I'll work on this next, you know, that'll be the next episode.
Yo.
Hey, look who's here! Look who's here, guys!
What's up, Henry?
Scared the crap out of me, man. What's up?
How's it going, man?
Hey, guys, it's Larry and Bob! Hey! Hey, guys, get in the picture here. Oh, what is this?
That's candy.
Oh, my God, you know, I just finished eating the stuff you brought me last time, like a week ago, man. I was waiting. I haven't seen these guys in like a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
You know I'm filming, right? Anyway, listen. What are you doing here, man? I'm just going to let it roll.
Bob, what do you call these?
Mounds bars.
Mounds
They're
bars.
coconut.
I love coconut. I love coconut. Thank you.
No, I haven't seen you in a while. I finished up some work. I said, you want to take a ride, go bust Henry's balls?
Hey, you didn't just make these for me, did you?
Absolutely.
Tell me you made more for other people and you said, hey,
Well,
let's give Henry some.
that's exactly what happened.
Oh, thank you very much. I love it.
I made it for Teresa, and there was some left.
Hello, Moto.
Hello, Moto.
What's up, man? What are you doing here?
I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. We finished up some work. I said, let's go break Henry's chops, you know? And,
But
you know,
there's
but
always a reason to come.
You
need
need
something.
some parts, right?
Absolutely.
I just
Working
need
on a
I
project?
just need a small part. It's very small. It's like, if I go buy it on eBay or something, it's going to be like $6, $7.
That's ridiculous.
I said, let me go see Henry, kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Henry's got parts. He never throws anything away.
Yeah, you got parts, pal.
All right, what is it?
You know that retention clip on the top of a Briggs starter? It's like a little...
Yeah. It's like a C-clip, huh? It's almost like a hard wire. Bro, I think I have an old starter right here. Oh, sons of bitches. Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the starter.
Like this one right here, right? You mean the C-clip that's right there?
Exactly.
All right, here. You want it?
The whole starter?
Well, I mean, I could use this and that, but if you need the C-clip, I mean...
I'll take it off.
Yeah, but you can't use it, though.
What's wrong with it?
The whole bottom part's missing. You know
Why?
what? You know what? This starter is Dunsky!
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, that Dunsky was for Larry's girlfriend, Kristen. Hey guys, support my channel. Buy a sticker. Also, follow me on Instagram at Mowers Blowers. Check out my website, mowersblowers.com. See you guys on my next project. Have a great day.
Hey, Henry. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.